Ashley Tisdale's journey from Disney darling to multifaceted entrepreneur is a masterclass in evolution, marked by reinvention and unapologetic self-expression. Best known for her bubbly turn as Sharpay Evans in the High School Musical franchise, Tisdale has long navigated the tricky terrain of post-child star life with poise and purpose. Now at 40, she's taking a pivotal step, publicly adopting her marital surname, French, as she expands her wellness empire under the banner of French. This isn't mere semantics. It's a declaration of identity, a shedding of outdated labels in favor of a narrative that's authentically hers. "I've been Ashley French for so long at home," she explained, her tone reflective yet resolute. Married to musician Christopher French since 2014, the name has been a private anchor, whispered in family moments and etched in everyday routines. But publicly the world clung to Tisdale, the moniker tied to glittery stages and teen anthems like He Said She Said. That familiarity bred comfort for fans but constraint for her, a constant tether to a character rather than the woman she's become. "But I've never really changed my name publicly because everybody knows me as Ashley Tisdale," she admitted. "The decision to pivot now feels like a reclamation, an invitation for the world to know me for me and not just for a character or a celebrity." This shift coincides with French's growth, a brand born from Tisdale's passion for holistic health. Launched amid the wellness boom, French emphasizes clean ingredients and mindful living, products that mirror her own balanced approach to body and mind. The recent debut of her website, by Ashley French, serves as a digital hearth, a space to chronicle the unvarnished realities of her 40s. Motherhood to daughters Jupiter, 4, and Emerson, 13 months, infuses this platform with raw intimacy. The chaos of tantrums, the quiet triumphs of bedtime stories, the unfiltered musings on aging gracefully. "I have so much to talk about," she shared, from navigating perimenopause to fostering resilience in her kids. It's a departure from the polished feeds of yore, prioritizing vulnerability over virality. Yet, this rebrand stems from deeper currents, particularly her evolving dance with social media. Instagram, once a playground for connection, has morphed into a cacophony of bots, judgments, and curated illusions. "I just think Instagram has changed a lot," Tisdale observed. "At this point, you don't know what's real and what's a bot. Everyone always has something to say and it might not be positive." This disillusionment isn't defeatist, it's discerning. Earlier this year, she stepped back from the platform, announcing a hiatus that echoed a growing chorus of creators seeking sanctuary. "As the world is getting loud, I find myself wanting to share less and less," she wrote in a heartfelt post. The negativity, the assumptions, they chipped away at her joy, turning sharing into a spectacle rather than a spark. That break was revelatory, a return to presence over performance. "I've been loving putting my phone down and being in the moment," she confessed. Social media's duality, blessing with reach, cursing with noise, prompted her to architect her own ecosystem. By Ashley French isn't just a site, it's a fortress where she controls the narrative, curates the comments and cultivates community on her terms. It allows for the recently launched features like blog series on parenting hacks or wellness rituals, free from algorithmic whims. This move aligns with a broader cultural shift. Influencers ditching dopamine hits for deliberate digital footprints, prioritizing mental health over metrics. Tisdale's history with fame adds poignancy to this chapter. Bursting onto screens as Sharpay, the fabulously fierce diva whose pink obsession became iconic, she embodied youthful ambition. The High School Musical trilogy grossed billions, spawning soundtracks that dominated charts and a fanbase that spanned generations. But typecasting loomed large. Post-Disney, roles in Hellcats and Young and Hungry showcased her comedic chops, yet the good girl's shadow persisted. Music ventures like her 2007 debut Headstrong blended pop with edge, but industry pivots to producing The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and voicing Phineas and Ferb diversified her portfolio. Motherhood accelerated this maturation. With Jupiter's arrival in 2021, Tisdale confronted the juggle of career and cribs, sharing glimpses of bottle feeds amid board meetings. Emerson's birth amplified that, turning French into a vessel for her ethos. Self-care as empowerment, not indulgence. The name change symbolizes this wholeness. French as the bridge between public persona and private peace, honoring Christopher's partnership in their blended life. Critics might dismiss it as vanity, but Tisdale frames it as necessity. In an era where women over 40 are often sidelined, her visibility is vital. Proof that reinvention isn't reserved for the young. By Ashley French becomes a beacon for peers wrestling with identity shifts, offering solidarity in snippets of shared struggle. It's a quiet revolution, one post at a time, challenging the cult of youth and the tyranny of trends.